Sofiyan Amrabat and Mason Mount can give Manchester United a midfield solution. Sofiyan Amrabat made his first start for Man Utd as the club began their defence of the Carabao Cup with a 3-0 win against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. It is a classic footballing cliché that sometimes a player can become better when they're not in the team. The flaws apparent in their absence can elevate their own qualities in the eyes of supporters, and they can quickly become the solution. Alternatively, the new signing arriving at a time when his new team are in a slump can be declared the panacea to their problems. Step forward Mason Mount and Sofiyan Amrabat. Nobody was quite declaring the £60 million midfielder and the £8.7 million loanee as the cure to United's issues, but 4 defeats in 5 games and 3 in succession to Arsenal, Brighton and Bayern Munich had exposed structural issues in midfield. Mount was United's main midfield signing this summer, a key piece of the puzzle Erik ten Hag was creating, but his first couple of games were notable for his lack of impact. It had been a familiar theme in a pre-season in which he failed to shine. Ten Hag knew what he was getting in Amrabat, having worked with him for 2 seasons at FC Utrecht. He declared him a warrior when picking him at left back against Crystal Palace on Tuesday night. Mount doesn't fit that bill, but his work rate is prodigious. Had Ten Hag got his way in 2018, he'd have worked with the Englishman already. He was hugely impressed with the then teenage Mount's loan spell at Vitesse and tried to sign him for Ajax. 5 years later, Ten Hag had his man, but it's been a slow burn for Mount. In his absence, United's poor form got worse and the midfield was a major part of the problem. But his 5-week spell on the sidelines might have allowed for a fresh start, and while this was only the Carabao Cup third round, it felt like a big night for Mount, even if it ended with concern as he was withdrawn at halftime. Was at the heart of almost all of United's best moments while he was on the pitch. His crossfield switch to Facundo Pellistri helped create the first goal, with Pellistri finding Diogo Dalot's enveloping run and Alejandro Garnacho converting the cross. Mount then sprayed another pass to Dalot, who stung the palms of substitute goalkeeper Sam Johnston. He showed quick feet and good awareness on the edge of the area to play Pellistri in, and when Johnston saved again, Mount put the corner on the head of Casemiro, who scored his 4th goal of the season. His failure to reappear at halftime did at least allow Amrabat some time in midfield. He had only played left back 3 times previously, according to the respected but not always faultless Transfermarkt website, and all of them had been under Ten Hag at FC Utrecht in 2016. During their 2 years together, he also played 7 games in a left midfield role for Ten Hag. He was a utility man in those days but has been signed as a midfielder. Interestingly, Ten Hag used him in a diamond midfield in their 2nd season at Utrecht. That is a system United have turned to recently, and you wonder if Amrabat has been signed with the intention of slotting into that system again here. His first major involvement was a 7th-minute switch of play to fellow fullback Dalot. When Amrabat got the return of the ball 25 yards from goal, he made a dreadful mess of the shot, as befitting a player with 6 goals in 308 senior appearances for club and country. He is usually the midfielder putting out fires, and that warrior spirit will be required in this side. He produced another big switch of play to open up the game for Pellistri in the first half, used his strength to neutralize 20-year-old Jason Rakski and seamlessly slotted into a midfield role when United had control of possession. United's midfield has also been helped by signs of a revival from Casemiro, who can't stop scoring this season but wasn't signed for his goals. His double at the Allianz Arena a week ago masked a poor performance, but he was solid at Burnley and dominant against Crystal Palace. With Bruno Fernandes remaining an unused substitute, midfield options are suddenly returning for Ten Hag, as long as Mount's injury isn't too serious. Mount's message to United fans. To alleviate all concerns surrounding Mount's injury status, the midfielder declared himself fit on Instagram post-match. He posted, "Missed being out there, see you Saturday Reds." Ten Hag's response to Sancho question. United's boss was asked by Sky Sports about Sancho, but Ten Hag was reluctant to discuss the current situation regarding the Englishman. He responded, "I don't talk about players who are not available." When pushed further, he replied, "I don't know if deleting his Instagram is a step towards building bridges, it is up to him. As I say, I don't comment on players who are not available." Opinion: Mount makes Ten Hag's mind up for him. Speaking of Mount, the former Chelsea man made a triumphant return to the United team last night after injury. Deployed in a deeper role, Mount created a host of chances for the Reds as the Londoners were brushed aside. Amrabat makes honest fitness admission. After starring for United in their 3-0 win on Monday night, Amrabat has admitted he needs more playing time to get back to his peak. The Moroccan international lasted an hour on his home debut before being replaced by Gor Sancho deactivates his Instagram. Sancho's time at United remains in doubt on Wednesday morning, with the Ten Hag fallout still no closer to being resolved. Yesterday, the winger made the decision to deactivate his Instagram account. As of now, the account still remains inactive. Sofiyan Amrabat made his full debut for United on Tuesday night, but he played much of the night at left back. The Morocco international was asked after the game how he felt about playing on the left of the back line, and while he admitted he prefers to play in midfield, he explained what he had told Ten Hag about playing out of position. For more news like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.